Lonely at a holiday. So is this holiday for you Valentine's Day? Are you experiencing 4th of July, Christmas, Easter, opening day to baseball season? Whatever holiday means the most to you can inspire a feeling of loneliness or missing people or wishing your circumstances were different. Let's take the sadness and create some happiness for you so that you do enjoy this time off. You do enjoy this holiday. Maybe you're missing someone, or you wish you had someone, or you can't be with your family. There's been so many times that I was out of state, living in another area, that I couldn't get at home and be with my loved ones, or I had too many obligations, or I just wasn't well, or I just was single. I really was alone. I didn't have anyone to be with. I always tried to make the most of it. So I want to share these 5 tips with you. How can you have a great holiday even though things aren't the way you'd like them to be? To get in touch with your fun side and have a good time. I know you're determined to make the most of this holiday. So there are 5 ways that you can turn this holiday around, have a great time, and really get in touch with that inner child that's screaming to get out and have a playful, good time. Okay, we're gonna do the 5 senses. Okay, so we're gonna go through each sense, and your spiritual side, your emotional side, your physical side is going to respond to each one of these. So look at each sense and decide, okay, what do I want to try here with this, with this? You can do this for days, for a week, for one day, one afternoon, whatever you like. So just take out of this whatever feels good to you. Okay, let's start with sight. Number 1. You want to have things around you, put yourself in a circumstance where what you are seeing really brings you a sense of peace, comfort, gets you in touch with your silly, playful side, or just inspires you somehow. So that could take many forms, right? Maybe you want to go to the zoo. I love that one because it combines multiple senses, which is getting a lot of you involved. So it's touching your spiritual side, your, physical, your emotions get involved in that. So you're watching nature, you're with the animals, you're people watching, you're laughing, you feel like a little kid again. You can get inspired the same way through nature. Go on a hike, a walk, go to a new place. Maybe you do hike regularly, but go to someplace new. Maybe you want to take a drive to a little town. And again, you're engaging so many of your senses. You are getting fully involved in this if you allow yourself to be. So you're engaging, your sight, your hearing, your taste, your smell in an experience like this. So if you visit a little town, you have that nature drive all the way there. You're out and about, just be present in the car, take deep breaths, really take it in. That's how you're going to enjoy yourself, right? You can honor your pain, your sadness, your loneliness, and have a good time at the same time. Maybe you just want to walk out the door and gaze at the stars, light a candle. It doesn't have to be something that takes a long time, that is a big commitment or a financial investment. These little tiny things, and when you combine them, combine into a really wonderful holiday experience for you. We all love our movies, don't we? We have favorite ones that crack us up or bring us into this true sense of emotion or bring out our playful, silly side. Put on a favorite movie or something that reminds you of a really happy time in your life, or watch an episode or 2 of a series. Don't get locked into a Netflix series, right? Just because you don't want your whole holiday to be about television. That's one site. Sometimes you can just add something too, like you have a favorite decoration that you want to get out. Maybe you want to buy yourself some twinkle lights or a basket or something that just kind of brings out the holiday for you. You want some sparklers, some candy, a basket, like whatever really kind of makes you feel in that festive holiday place. The second sense is hearing. Hearing can really get you in touch in a positive place. So it could be nature sounds, right? There are apps for that, or YouTube, or a CD, or, just Pandora, different things that you can put on that really get you in that warm, comfortable place where you just feel, a little better about your day and what's going on. Play music from your favorite time period. Are you, were the 90s a great decade for you? So put that on, put that music on, or the 70s. You might not have even been alive then, but that music really gets you feeling nostalgic or peppy or puts you in a positive place. Put that on any kinds of sounds, movies or videos, music, podcast, listening to something that moves you, inspires you? Do you have a favorite person that you like to follow that really puts you in a good place? Sense of hearing is really magical when you're outside in nature too. So maybe you just want to go outside and sit, take some deep breaths, or again, you're out on a walk, or you go to a new place and just spend time in the woods or at the park enjoying, yourself. So you could sit and just listen. And when you like heighten that sense of hearing, you really get so much more out of it. You hear so much more, because when you are normally just looking around, your sense of hearing is dulled by your sense of sight. So this could be just a fun exercise for you. You're going to hear cars, kids, birds, dogs, all sorts of things. Do you have a favorite book on tape? Or maybe you just like books on tape in general, and you put on something that inspires you, pumps you up, or takes you to another place or another country, and you just immerse yourself in that. That can be really relaxing. All these ideas are in a blog format too, so if you want to be able to look at this and have like a little checklist for yourself so that you touch on all the senses, check out my blog at true-connection.net. And I'll put a link in the description too. The next sense is touch. This can be so comforting, especially if your love language is touch. You really want to make sure you put some of these elements in there. Put on something that makes you feel attractive or cozy. Maybe you just want to cuddle up. You put on your favorite pajamas, or you grab a blanket. Maybe you go and find something at the store that really makes you feel indulgent or just cozied up when you're at home. Lotions, oils, or a bubble bath, kind of immersing yourself in that experience can help you feel really amazing too. So just feeling warm, cozy, comfortable, or something that you just feel really magical in, put that on, and that feels really good on your skin and kind of lights a fire in you. Do you want to just cuddle up in bed? I know a lot of us are always saying, oh, I wish I could sleep in, or wouldn't it be nice to spend the morning in bed? You can. Why not? You can do it now. Cuddle up in your bed, go make yourself some coffee or tea, a snack, and then just laze around in bed and read, or just relax, or listen to something, or put on a podcast or a book on tape that you enjoy. Spend the morning in bed if you want. Absolutely. Alrighty, that sense of taste. You've been waiting for this one, right? This is a really fun one, because this is something you can do off and on all day. And so if you go on a nature hike, you can pack a new drink. If you are visiting a new town, you can stop someplace for a bite to eat or indulge in ice cream or chocolate from, a local proprietor there. You can really kind of make a full day of different dining experiences for yourself if you want. You can get takeout and try a new cuisine you've never had. You've been wanting to go to India, and so then you try some Indian takeout. And maybe you get a book and you just kind of have an India experience at home. So whatever's been kind of inspiring you or intriguing you lately, kind of make that happen at home. Something else that's fun is baking. Put on the Great British Baking Show, try a new recipe, and if it doesn't work out, who cares? You might get lucky, it might be delicious. So whatever recipe you want to try, you put that cool show on in the background for just some happy noise. You could also try cooking something, like a dish you've been wanting to try, or maybe you want to try like just incorporating more greens or more vegetables into your diet, or trying quinoa or kale, or just adventuring into something new. So maybe buy those ingredients. You're planning this out, right? So buy all the ingredients, have it ready to go at home. Or maybe you want to make yourself some kind of a special breakfast meal to have for a few days. A quiche or a breakfast casserole or something to really kind of wake up your taste buds in the morning when maybe normally you just grab something quick. And that's a nice way to add to your indulging in the morning in bed experience too. You can also, of course, do a lot with beverages. Wherever you are, whatever kind of experience you decide for yourself, take something new or take your favorite, or experiment with different types of things throughout the day or the weekend, right? Or if you want to set up a little wine tasting for yourself if you're not going out later. So whatever kind of little drinks or cocktails or energy drinks or teas or coffees that you want to experiment with. The key with a sense of taste is you really want to taste, really have an experience with the beverage, right? How does it really taste? Is it bitter? Is it sweet? Do you like it, not like it? Are you kind of on the fence? Really think about that experience that you're having with the food or the beverage. When you're taking it all in, you'll enjoy it so much more, right? Your sense of sight just isn't completely taking over. You'll eat less, you'll savor it, you'll enjoy it more, and then you'll kind of know from then on, this isn't for me. I love this. I'm gonna do this once a week. I love how this feels. And then you have something new to add to your life. Okay, let's talk about your sense of smell. So sense of smell can really captivate you and take you to another place too. And it can be easily combined with the other senses. So you're gonna like this one. So when you're cooking or baking, we talked about that. So that releases all sorts of wonderful aromas into your home, right? It can take you to another place, make you feel like you're in another country or you're at your grandma's house or any other beautiful memories. How about a scented candle? So you're in that bubble bath, right? Sense of touch and cuddling up and feeling warm and cozy, and you've got your scented candle coming on, right? So that could be really magical for you. We're back to that nature walk. There's always great scents outside. Okay, not always, but it can still take you away to another place, make you feel wonderful, or bring back fond memories. And of course, you're creating new memories for yourself too, right? Do you have anything with a comforting smell, like an aromatherapy blanket or a top or a scarf or something that belonged to a loved one that you love that has a comforting scent? That might be really wonderful. So that would combine your sense of touch with your bubble bath, with your nature walk. Maybe you just want to sit outside, right? Maybe you've already taken a walk or a hike or done some other great outside things, but right now you just want to sit and take it all in. And shutting your eyes, right, can help you focus in on that sense of smell and just kind of immerse yourself in nature. Just go outside and sit, relax. Sometimes you want to maybe add something. So this is another little inexpensive thing that you can try. You can add aromatherapy salts or a shower disc that you put in the shower with you, and it, as the water hits it, all these wonderful scents are released and sounds, and you have all these sensations going on at one time. So sense of smell can really take you to another place, really ignite your physical, spiritual self, and really just have a good time. It's a whole nother element that you can add to something else that will make it feel special. Something that's really fun to do is get yourself into an experience that involves multiple senses. And a lot of the ones that we talked about do involve multiple senses. So like a nature walk, going to the zoo, visiting a small town. And that's really exciting because then spiritually you are more involved. Emotionally, physically, your senses are all lighting up. And you just get immersed in that experience, and that can be really comforting when you're not in a situation where you're really happy, right? You really wish that your circumstances were different. So you're getting yourself a little carried away, you're having a little escape, you're having some fun. You're really lighting your full self up when you take on something like that. So try different experiences because you might feel more alive or more like you or more comforted or more excited depending on what activity you try. So try some different ones, guys. Some ones that lighting a candle, that takes seconds, or popping open your, favorite beverage, that takes seconds, and then you can enjoy it for a couple of hours. A hot bubble bath. A lot of these things are really simple, inexpensive. Getting a great experience, they're inexpensive. Some are quick, right? If you only have a few minutes, or maybe you want to do something special. You are working on a holiday, which really is heartbreaking for you, right? But you're going to squeeze something in special in your lunch hour, or right after, you get out of work, or, just something to bring with you. You wear your favorite thing, you put on your favorite scent, you take your favorite meal, and you try to make the most of it. Okay, guys, that's 5 senses. So 5 categories of ways that you can make something sad or lonely, a day that you really wish you had other people around you, into a happy day. So you can feel sad and lonely and at the same time make the most of it and create a special day for you. Being alone doesn't mean that you have to feel lonely. You don't have to feel lonely. You are a lot of fun all by yourself. And even though you wish your experiences were different, I know how you feel. I've been alone many holidays or wished I was somewhere else on many holidays. You can turn it around, guys. You may as well enjoy it. You can't do anything about your circumstances right now. So take advantage, enjoy it, really have a magical day, magical weekend, have a wonderful week. Really make the most of it. And then you have a roadmap for your next holiday if you're ever alone again, or your family's away, or you can't be with who you want to be. You have this whole list of idea, guys, in the blog that you can turn to make sure it's a great day. Take good care, guys. I'm with you, okay? Talk to you soon.